I have tested and used this strategy in my trading and it works really well. It's one of my favorite trading strategy. It involves 3 moving averages and an extra indicator. This indicator by far really boosts the success and win rate of the strategy. I literally use this indicator in all of my trading for trading confirmations and entries. Stick to the end of the video to find out. So concerning the strategy, you will need to add 3 moving averages. First, go to TradingView and search for moving average exponential and click on it. Add 3 moving averages. The first moving average should be 200, and color should be white. The second moving average should be set at 50, and the color should be blue. The third should be set at 13, and the color should be red. Once done, then you're good to go. Here's how the strategy works. The 200 moving average is the trend indicator. It helps us determine the current trend and gives us a bias before entering a trade. If the 200 is above price, then price is in a downtrend. And if the 200 is below price, then price is in an uptrend. Once the trend and bias has been identified, then we look for the 50 and the 13 moving average to cross each other. Once they cross, we wait for the first pullback to the 50 moving average. Once price pulls back to the 50 moving average, price has to close below the 13 EMA, then we look for the oscillator indicator. On the oscillator indicator, we'll be looking for the green line to cross over the red line. That confirms the entry for the trade. I hope that wasn't too confusing. Let's take a look at some examples. In this example we see that the 200 moving average is above price, that means we are in a downtrend and should only be looking for sells. The 13 and the 50 have crossed over. Price pulls back to the 50 moving average and closes below the 13 EMA. The oscillator indicator shows a crossover to confirm the entry for a sell. Look to take 1 to 2 on every trade. Here's another example. 200 moving average on top, so only looking for sells. The 13 and 50 cross over. Price pulls back to the 50 and closes below the 13 moving average. The oscillator indicator shows a crossover for the entry confirmation. And price goes straight to the take profit. Stop loss should be set 15 to 20 pips from entry. Third example. This is a beautiful one. 3 candles straight to the take profit. That's awesome. The same confirmations are identified. Once confirmations are identified, simply take the trade. Here's a buy setup. The 200 is below price, so that confirms our bias is to the upside. So we're only looking for buys. The 13 and 50 crossover, and price pulls back to the 50 EMA and price closes above the 13 moving average. The oscillator shows a crossover and we enter the trade. This strategy has a high win rate when done correctly. Follow the rules for the strategy and it will work well for you. Again, the rules are: 1. Identify the trend with 200 moving average. 2. 13 and 50 crossover. 3. Pull back to the 50. 4. Close, above or below the 13. 5. Oscillator crossover and take the trade. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Here's the indicator name and settings I promised at the start of the video. The name of the oscillator indicator is TDI. TDI meaning Traders Dynamic Index. To add it, go to Indicators, and search for TDI and select the one by gold mines. Leave the settings at default. And that's it, folks. Like and subscribe to the channel if you found this video helpful.